All right, guys, here are the numbers on a new study on wealth redistribution from the Tax Foundation. America's lowest earners, income earners, they get $5.28 in government benefits, if you will, for every dollar that they put into the system. Meanwhile, the highest income earners get just a quarter back from the government for those benefits. That's for each dollar they put in. All rise. Judge Andew Napolitano is here for that, for more on that one. It's not surprising,
no, it's not,
Judge,
Charles.
but it's great when someone sits down and actually crunches the numbers so we can get a real visual of this in our mind and understand this argument about fair share is species at best.
Correct. I mean, the numbers are startling, and they really haven't changed, except that they seem to be getting a little bit more in the direction of redistribution every year, certainly in the Obama years. The government collects about $2.5 trillion in revenue a year. 1% of Americans pay the first trillion. 39% pay the second trillion. So 3/4 of all the money the government collects are paid by 40% of Americans. 50% of Americans, the number is actually 47. The infamous Mitt Romney, 47,
right.
It's the same 47,
right.
receive a substantial portion of their subsistence from the government, from a government. And
we shouldn't forget the government also borrows $1 trillion.
Correct.
On top of that.
Correct. The government spends 3.5 or 3.7
every year.
Every year.
From the 16 trillion deficit.
Right. Correct. That's how it got to 17 trillion.
Right.
So how does this happen? Well, this happens very incrementally. FDR says, Social Security, it's your money. We're going to hold it for you. We're going to give it back to you. It's not welfare. LBJ adds Medicare and Medicaid. It's only for the truly poor. It's only for the truly destitute. It's only for the truly sick. Fast forward another 40 years, it's anybody earning less than $40,000 a year can get these substantial benefits from the government.
Well, it's just with the new Obamacare law. If you make less than 400% of poverty, you get a subsidy.
Correct.
So we're creating another entitlement. Right. We're creating another multi-trillion-dollar entitlement program.
Correct. That's the 40,000. That's 400% of poverty. But think about what the government is doing, what FDR started, what LBJ enhanced, what Barack Obama has put the crown jewel on. Dependence. Dependence not only on the government, but dependence on the Democratic Party, because the Democratic Party derives vast troves of not financial support, obviously, but voting support from the huge masses of people that are dependent upon the government. If they want to stay dependent upon the government, they have an interest in continuing to vote for the Democrats.
But here's the problem, though. You're dependent on the government. That means you're never self-reliant.
Correct.
So individuals who buy into this, they never develop as people. They never get a chance to grab what is the essence of America and have this amazing, fulfilling life.
Correct. They will never know freedom and prosperity and being self-made the way those of us who are not dependent have an opportunity.
But how do you speak to the
themselves.
single mom who has kids whose husband left her and is struggling to raise her children? How do you speak to that, given what we're seeing?
I would hope that she would receive assistance from the states and not from the federal government.
Why?
Because the federal government is not authorized under the Constitution to do it, and the states are authorized under their constitutions to do it.
And I tell you,
the theory being the government closest to the problem.
Well, what if the states
a mom with three children
get lost, you know?
By the way, also,
then she should move to another state.
To your point,
closest to the problem should address the issue.
To the point you're making too, Emac, I would also suggest to her, don't buy the kids Nikes. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. But don't smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. I'm saying there are things that people can do, and sometimes you won't change your own life.
I hear what you're saying.
But you develop a platform to change your kids' lives.
We gotta protect the truly destitute poor.
I think we
both agree that.
I had lunch yesterday with a very, very famous, wealthy person in New York City, whom all of us know, who's been on the show many times, who reminded me his father.
Was that Stuart Varney?
I won't give you the name. The father deserted the family.
He didn't say the wealthiest. He said
when they were
wealthy.
5 years old, and the mother worked 2 jobs while the kids went to school. And this guy is now worth 15 figures.
And by the way, in this
no assistance from the government.
Trust me, I get it.
In the same report, the top 1%, for every dollar they put into the kitty, they get 6 cents in government benefits.
Well, that shouldn't surprise anybody.
Yeah, it doesn't. Judge, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Pleasure, guys.
All right.